Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. Hello, Alan. Today is Sunday, January the 5th, and we're having our annual party tonight at our house. You know, the good time we always have. Mr. and Mrs. Sabo are here, Mr. and Mrs. Tim, Mr. and Mrs. Baksha, Anna Mae, and Jackie Baksha, and we're all having a good time. Oh, Bobby, too. So we played your last tape, and we all listened, and it was very nice. And now we all want to say hello to you. So here's Mr. Sabo.
All right, here. Where? All right. All right. How are you, Alan? What? I don't know what the hell. How you doing? I hope you're feeling well. I hope to see you soon. Be good, Alan.
Hello, Alan. This is Mrs. Baksha. You have to excuse me. I didn't send you a Christmas card. I didn't have your address. So there'll be a nice long letter waiting for you. I don't know what I'm going to write, but I'll write. Bobby is here and Jackie. They went out last night. Boy, did they have fun.
Was you with them?
We'll see you soon. Expect my letter.
Hi, Alan. How are you? This is Mrs. Sabo. You'll be coming home soon, and Richard's going back. He's going back in June, and he's going to be in the American unit now. Before he was in the Vietnamese unit. He said he had enough rice for 2 years. Now he wants to eat American. So we'll see you soon. So long.
Hello, Alan. Just got done listening to one of your latest recordings. I'm glad you're feeling fine, and I hope to see you soon. This is Old Man Buckshot talking. Have a lot of fun.
Hi, Alan. This is Mrs. Tim. I want to thank you for the Christmas card. I didn't think you'd take the time out to send us a card, and I hope we'll be seeing you real soon.
Okay. Good. They've been swearing at me over here, Alan. How you doing? We'll see you. Huh? Oh, he doesn't know who I am? Okay. I'm Mr. Tim, Alan. Just in case you don't know. We're having a ball here without the music, though. All the people want to hear me talking, but I don't know what to say.
We need another drink.
You're right, Mrs. Benko. I need another drink, Alan. My wife just said, good Lord. But that was for you, not for me. Okay. Bye now.
Hello, Al. This is Bob.
I don't want a football game tonight.
It's Sunday, and the Vikings played Dallas Cowboys, and Dallas beat them 17-14. 13, sorry.
They flubbed it.
So it was a good game, but it started to rain. It was a little sloppy. I went out New Year's Eve. I took Joanne out, and we had a good time. Took her down to Pogies after a while. I asked her, I said, you ever been down Pogies? She says, no. I said, well, if you haven't been down Pogies, you haven't been anywhere. And so we went in there, and there's this guy, Power, and he's always fools around, so he's talking with her, and after he left, he goes, who was that guy? So I said, that's my uncle. That was a lot of fun.
Who won Friday's game, basketball game?
Clifton got beaten the Jamboree by Eastside, so they're out of it.
No, Spake. They played Spake.
They lost Eastside first.
Yeah.
Then I don't know who they won.
You don't know?
I don't know what happened in the Passaic game.
Jackie, come on.
And
Hello, Jack. Say hello, Al.
here's
On this side.
Say hello and lots of luck to you.
huh?
Just say hi.
Just say hello, Alan, and lots of luck.
Here's my buddy Jack.
Tell him lots of luck.
Yeah, hello, Alan. Just want to wish you a Happy New Year there. And, best of luck. And looking forward to seeing you again. So take care of yourself.
Oh, yeah. That's all they're going to take.
Hello.
Just a
Al, this is Aunt Anime. How you doing? That was a nice tape you made. It was nice and loud and clear. And the microphone works good since your father had it fixed. And I'm glad you got all the packages. And we all put in a little decorations because we didn't think you would have any out there, but in one of your letters you told us that you had quite a bit of decorations. So anyway, you had a little more to add to it. I tried to get a little Santa Claus to slip in that box, and I just couldn't get any. I knew I had some up in the attic, but I didn't know which box it was in, so I tried to buy one, and I couldn't buy one. So then when I got all the boxes down, then I finally found it. So I'll give it to you next year in person, okay? So take care, and take good care of yourself, and God bless you, okay? We'll sing a few songs here for you, because we didn't get any of the Christmas carols made for you. I thought Marianne and Roman would do it, but everything got a little too busy. Okay, so hold on there. Okay, we will now sing Jingle Bells for you, Al, and a couple of Christmas carols, and then a couple of surprises.
Oh, what a surprise.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now, we'll start a silent night, Helen. Auld Lang Syne. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Should old acquaintance be forgot? Should old acquaintance be forgot? Auld Lang Syne. For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang we'll drink a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. Happy New Year! And may it be a peaceful year, so you come home faster than you think.
Hello, Al. This is Bob again. This is Tuesday already, January 2nd. We're just 7th, and we're just finishing out the tape. So I'm not working. I haven't been working for the last 3 weeks because I had no transportation. I would have been able to stay with the company, but I had no way of getting to the jobs because the guy said he hated to lose me. But I said, what can you do? I said, give me my layoff slip. I'm off, There's nothing you can do about it. So I put up all the Christmas decorations, and just today I took down the tree and put it outside. It seems like I just put it up and I got to take it down already. It doesn't even seem like it's worth a while sometimes, because it is a job, as you know. At least next year I'll have some help with you. Yesterday, Junior went to the doctor, and he wanted me to come with him, so I did. And he had to go to get some X-rays, and when we went to St. Mary's Hospital, and that's where you said Huth was working as a X-ray technician. So when Junior went for the X-ray, he asked one of the girls, or the nurses, I guess, about Huth, and she says that he got smart and went to New York to work, so he's not working there no more. And everything's just about the same around. Playing basketball in the recreation league. They got 10 teams this year. It's quite a few teams. You see all the guys, most of the guys I went to school with or graduated a year ahead of me, and I played ball with all Gojic and Brady and Steer and all. I saw Caesar. He came home from the holidays. You know, he's going to Georgetown Medical School. And boy, when you take a look at those guys, how out of shape they are, it's really unbelievable. Like they're about, most of them about between 20 and 40 pounds, you know, they put on or overweight. It's really unbelievable how you can get out of shape so easy in just a matter of a few years. Oh, well. I told you that I took Joanne out on New Year's. And I took her down Pokies, and everybody liked her down there. And they said she was nice. And it was fun. I guess, like Mommy said, she didn't want me to go out New Year's unless I went out with somebody. So I gave Joanne a call, and she said that she wasn't too sure because she promised to go with some other guy that she met at one of those teachers' conventions, but it fell through because she said, you know, to call her back later. And should, you know, let me know for sure. So it was Monday, and Tuesday was Christmas Eve, and she called me up because I felt funny. I didn't feel like calling her up back again, and she said that her plans fell through. You know, I didn't really feel like calling her up. Yeah. So at least this way, it's. I didn't even think she'd go again, because you know how funny and crazy I act and all. But I guess she enjoyed it. She must have a good time. So that's I was glad that at least I went out someplace and I wasn't too loaded. I had a few drinks. The Bob Hope show wasn't that good then, huh? I thought usually the ones that they have on TV are good. Even, you know, back home, the people laugh at all this stuff. Oh, well, this tape's going out. I'll see you on the other side, I guess. So long.
Hello, Alan. We received your tape today, you know, after New Year's tape, and which you said we didn't tape for about 6 weeks, which is true. Every time we planned to tape, well, you know, first time the mic was bad, Daddy had it fixed. So the Thanksgiving tape we taped for you was so nice. We sang and all, but it was like all broken up. You couldn't hear it right. So we couldn't send that one. Then he had it fixed, and then we're waiting for the baby to be here. And the baby, with the baby, there was so much company, you couldn't really get time in for a tape. And then it was cleaning in the holidays and the christening. That baby really balled everything up for us this year. So and then Christmas came, and they came for a few hours because they had to go to the Man's also. And then they left and went home right that night. And Dolores and Richie came for a short while. Christmas was that one day only, Tuesday, so it really went very, very fast. And there was no time for a tape. New Year's, nobody came. Frank didn't have off, so they couldn't come here at all. And Dolores' boys were sick, and they were too, so they didn't go out. And I don't know, the time just went by, and there's no time for tape, so I says, we'll start this one at our party now, and we'll be, you know, at least have it going. I thought we would finish it that night, but after they left, there was so much to do, and we had to hurry up do it. It was late. We went to sleep. And then the next day came, and again, I went to work, and no time. And Junior had, I guess he had the flu because he was out last week and he thought he was feeling better. Then it sort of went into his back, so they x-rayed his lungs and kidneys and all, but it's nothing. Just he has to lay in bed and rest. So he had probably a bad case of the flu and it settled in his back, and have to rest another week. That flu has been very, very bad around here. I hope none of us get it. So far, so good. Well, I had it bad last year, and they say it doesn't come again the following years, like skips a few years if you have a bad one year. I hope that's true. I hope you're all right there. Remember last year, all the trouble you had? Oh, yeah, with that flu. By the same token, you shouldn't get it this year either because you had it last year so bad. Well, there isn't too much new here. Now, let's see. We'll start with Daddy. Daddy's all right. He's working. He had a little cold, but he's fine. Then Junior. Well, I told you about Junior. Then comes Bobby. Bobby is all right. He wasn't sick. He plays ball, and he drinks a little. He's growing up slightly at last, getting a little bit of sense. He worked very hard for the holidays. He really did more than his share, fixing up, decorating as best he could. And then who else? No, there's Marianne only. Marianne is going to a party for Johnny tonight. Johnny's quitting. He did quit his job. Friday was his last day. He got a better job someplace, so he left this company and went there. So they're making him a little party in the Tollies tonight. So Marianne's going to it because he was very good to her. And he said that if he sees a nice job for her where he's going, he's going to recommend her. Although where she's working now isn't bad because no bus fare. And she's making $90 a week, which is pretty good, and then maybe she'll get more. And if you figure the wear and tear of that traveling, it's not even worth going that far. Although this is not a very refined company, if you know what I mean, but still a job is a job. She doesn't complain too much. Roman still comes around. He helps. Poor kid, he tries to do so much. I feel sorry for him. He's so skinny. But Bobby likes him, don't you, Bob? He's he's not a wise guy, kid. That's the thing that you have to. And he took Daddy to work a few times when our car had to be fixed, and then Daddy had to take him. So it works pretty good. Then Aunt Helen's getting better now, and Aunt Lou, she called and said she was fine. Wished everybody a New Year, and the holidays went by quite well. We went to Sabo's and had a nice time, and we went to Tim's. They have their new home, very nice, on Stoutmeyer Drive. It's a split level, and then Mr. Tim has a better job now too. He has his own office, and he seems to be doing very well. Good for them because he's a nice fellow, and he had it rough for quite a while. And then we went to Berkshire's too. They had such a big gang there. It was nice, but everybody insists we come. I didn't want too much celebrating this year, but just for, I guess they know that I'm a little blue, so they invite us more than usual. They insist. And even Hawks, the rich buggers from Rosemar section there, they even called and invited us over. So we went there for a couple of hours. It was very, very nice. Oh, they really live elegantly, if you know what I mean. Oh, would I love to live that way. Then of course we had to have our party, and hey, that's so much work. But we just had the 4 couples. I didn't invite any relatives because most of them were here for the holiday, for Christmas. And if you have too many, you can't even sit and enjoy it. This way it was a nice party. There was a lot of food left over, so Monday Bobby called Dolores to come over to eat supper, and they were very happy. They came, and we packed away a lot of stuff for them. We made them a box. Dolores said, now you're sending me a box of food. I said, yeah. And Marcia and Frank expect to come up this weekend. He has the only weekend he'll have off this month, so I hope they make it because I called last night, and they were all a little bit sick. Marcia just got over heavy bronchitis. The baby had a cold. Marcia, she's always having a cold somehow, and Frank said he thought he was coming down. He said he was on for 35 hours. This is really a very hard year for Frank. He's very busy. You know, they have to be there such long hours, and then having a second baby, and he has to, I guess, help out with Marcia. You know, she likes to sleep. And now it's pretty rough. So I'm looking forward to seeing the baby again this weekend. I hope he's better. Marcy's very nice. She's really something. She enjoyed all her little Christmas toys, and we bought her such a little carriage. When you see it, if it's still around, you'll die laughing. But just about big enough for her to wheel around. And she is not a motherly person at all. She takes her dolls and she just throws them in that carriage. Oh, she's something. And she really enjoys Christmas. Marianne and Roman went there for New Year's Day. They went like New Year's Eve and came home New Year's Day. And Frank had to take the tree down because it's a very hot apartment and the tree was already falling. So they took the balls off and all, and Marcy was crying, "Put the balls back on!" And they threw the tree out the window. Oh, they thought her heart would break. She wanted to keep it. So we didn't get to see their tree, but we were there those few weeks before Christmas when for that christening, you know. It was nice, very nice. And I mean, just for that weather, it was like a suicide trip. I'll never forget it. Oh my goodness, good thing I got tranquilizers. They helped me a lot. But I'm surprised that Daddy drove pretty good. He's a good driver, isn't he, Bobby? Bobby said yes. It's such a slippery thing. Well, the holidays are finally over. I'm glad you received all the packages. Our package I was a little late in sending because I didn't want to send all that cake ahead of time. What's the good of it? If you get it 3-4 weeks before Christmas, you wouldn't even have none left for the holidays. They kept saying, send early, but when I saw that you got it, I was glad. I hope you hung the wreath up. Now, we want to send you another package. I'm going to send you some more homemade stuff, but I don't want to send it too quick because you probably have a lot of stuff around. And if there's anything special that you want, as I wrote in my last letter, say so, and we'll try to get it. I'm really going to send the salami this time because there is no reason why it shouldn't keep. They have it hung up in the butcher shops without refrigeration, so I'll send it in one piece, and I'm sure that it's going to be okay. So in a couple of weeks, we'll send that. And if you need more lights, whatever you call that, for your camera, well, you know, if you can't get them, say so in your next letter, and we'll have that ready so I can get start working on the package, because it takes a couple of weeks to get everything together. You know, when you work, it's hard to shop around for everything. So that's about all I have to say now about Alan. But I'm glad that the 6 months have passed already, and I only hope that everything goes well for the next 6 months so that you'll really be home and I can bake again and have a party. So long for the while, Alan. God bless you.
I think you heard about Ohio State winning the Rose Bowl and being the number one team in the country, and they have 4 guys from New Jersey playing. He played against one of them, the defensive back, one of the outstanding defensive backs in the country, John Tatum from Passaic. And they have Bruce Jankowski, their split end. Their leading receiver is from Fairlawn. And they have a defensive guard or tackle, Mike Radke. He's from Wayne, New Jersey. And Kevin Rusnak, the quarterback from Garfield when he was a senior and they beat Clifton. He's on the team also. So them Jersey Ites really did a job. Number one team in the country. That's something. We watch the games. Makes you proud, you know. And how about the Jets? They're going to be in a Super Bowl. Isn't that something with against the Baltimore Colts? It's going to be this Sunday, Super Sunday. They'll probably get bombed, though. But you never know. They got that far, and the AFL is improving. They've been getting, their share of ball players, too. So it should be a good game. And I never thought that the Jets would be in a Super Bowl. not in the near future anyhow. That's like the Mets winning the pennant, and it should be very interesting. So as the tape's starting to run out, and I have a game tonight to play. We play at Woodrow Wilson still we're playing at 8:30, and we have a fairly good team. We haven't lost yet, and at least it gives me something to do. I mean, it would be pretty rough if I was working, but now that I'm not working, it's good, and at least it gives me something, lets me have something to do a couple nights a week. But I don't know how it would be if I was working. Well, the tape is running out, so take care of yourself, and we'll try to make another tape maybe later on this week, so you get the tapes back to back. And I hope you enjoy the tape, and take care now, and we'll get another thing, and God bless you.
Bye, Alan. Bye.
That's it from here, signing off. Boy, the tape is taking long.